What's going on, everybody? Been a while since I have done a live stream, that's for sure. But we're back with, the way I used to do this. There's some things going on. I wasn't able to live stream, long story short, but I was unable to. But I'm back at it, and, we'll be doing some more live streams again, just like before. I know that you guys absolutely love the live streams that we did. And so I'm back at it again. I want to give you guys a damage update on the Redeye. So as you can tell, we're back the way we used to be, doing the live streams. It's been 2 months, actually 3 months since I've done a live stream. We're pretty close to it. And there's a reason for that, but I want to get into it. I just want to give you guys an update on the Redeye. Not only good stuff, but excellent stuff on top. So we'll give you guys a damage update on the Redeye. All right, so what I mean by damage update is, first off, as far as the Redeye goes, no extra damage has happened to the car, just the same old damage that I already, talked about last time, which, was the rock chips and the chunks out of the paint and the door, which really suck. So I've now had the rock guards on for, oh my God, it's been like 3 months now. And so I did an assessment on the Redeye today, and there's no damage at all. So basically, I've been driving for 3.5, 4 months or so, roughly, with the rock guards, zero damage. Whereas before I put the rock guards on, I only drove the car for like maybe a month and not even anywhere near the amount of miles I put on it recently, and had like 5 or 6 rock chips. So the ZL1 add-on rock guards are working fantastically. However, I'm gonna have to go see the guys up at Dynamic Tint and Paint Protection. I'm going to have to take it back up there. There's a problem, and I'll show you guys right quick. So the problem with the Expel is right here. On my mirror, it started to come up. Now, it's not that big, and it's very hard to notice, I guess, at times, but it is coming up a little bit right there. Down here, it started to come up a little bit right there. So I need to do this piece and this mirror. Other than that, really no problem. Other than, that mirror, really. The mirror is the problem. Now, this mirror bubbled a little bit too, but it flattens right back out. You really can't even see this, to be honest, even up close, once it's flattened out. Like, watch, there. See, can't even see it. So this side just might need to be tacked down a little bit better. See, it's gone. So that's it. Everything else on the car is fine. The Expel everywhere is good. It just seems to be that driver mirror, and I don't know why. Even down here, there's no problem. There's nothing. No rock chips, absolutely nothing. The Redeye's looking clean as ever. Let me clean my lens. There we go. I think there was a little bit of fingerprints on it or something, because I saw a smudge. Now, as far as, yeah, they definitely will have to do that. At least I hope so. They're good guys up there. Like, see back here, this Expel, no problem. Everything's perfect. Can barely see it. Everything looks good. Rock guards are fantastic. Update on the spoiler. Okay, so I didn't manufacture this wicker bill. Yeah, blame Cody, right? Yeah, blame Cody. So this wicker bill right here, I didn't design it, but I designed this piece right here. And what the story basically is, thanks, Christopher, I appreciate it. So what happens is I've been designing a wicker bill for the Challenger for like a couple of months now. I mean, I'm not ready to do anything yet. I've got manufacturers that I've contacted to see what it's going to cost, and it's a really nice design. I had the plexiglass on hand, but then I came across MFR's wicker bill, and I said, hey, do you guys want to work together and, do some collabing on your wicker bill in the meantime, because I really like it, and I have no problem. Just because I'm selling a wicker bill in the future, maybe at some point, doesn't mean that I'm going to, like, be the only guy doing it. So, I mean, I have no problem helping another company out. So it's like, hey, if you guys want to, do a collab, I'll install your guys' wicker bill. So that's what I did. And then I fitted my plexiglass to it. The difference is on my wicker bill, it comes to right about here, and it comes up like this, and it's got more of a cut. It's got more of an angle cut. It's a little bit different. And right here, it doesn't dip down right there. It dips down a little bit over here, and it comes all the way down, and the plexiglass is a little bit bigger. But I had to make this plexiglass shorter. So I adapted my plexiglass to fit the MFR because I would never run just a wicker bill without plexi. Plexiglass is, you know, got a little bit of style to it, but not only that, it's very solid and it reinforces this area a little bit stronger so it doesn't stretch out on the spoiler as much. I would say that I would probably never run one without. Plus, with the dip here, you want to have something else, you know, to give it that aesthetics, to look good. Now, a lot of guys say this is going to add a lot of drag. I mean, it's going to add some puristic drag, I guess you could say, on the car to a degree, not much, because the air is going to flow like this, and it's going to come right up and hit this, and it's going to push against it and flow up a little bit. A little bit of a drag. It'll help push the rear end down. It's not as aerodynamic on a drag strip or a highway. It's not going to be as aerodynamic, you know, as the performance spoiler from Dodge. But on a road course, this probably would be better. Although I haven't really tested that out. That's just my opinion. Based on the way the air is flowing, it would make more sense. This would be better for lower speeds or a road course. And on a highway, it'd be better to have the performance spoiler. But the reason why I bought the car with that spoiler is so I could do a wicker bill and then upgrade to a performance spoiler later. So I plan on doing that anyway. See, this messes with the camera. And so you can see that the plexiglass had to be perfectly cut. It's still interfering with the camera a little bit, so I've got to cut this hole just a little bit bigger on the plexiglass. But other than that, it's a perfect fit. Yeah, I'm thinking about removing this. Maybe I'll remove this. Hey, everybody right now, I'm going to the drag strip, Mitchell, for sure. Who thinks I should remove MFR lettering right now? Tell me, guys. What do you think? Let's make a vote. Put your comments below. Do we remove MFR or do we keep it? So we're gonna say remove or keep. Everybody comment. There's 46 of us in here. It's either remove or keep. Those are the only two words. Okay, so we got a couple of people saying remove. I don't think anybody said keep it. I think everybody wants to take the MFR lettering. Oh God, this is all removed. Nobody wants to keep it. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll remove this. Okay, so let's remove this because I've got a spare one I can always put back on if MFR wants me to do it. Plus, this lettering is messed up anyway. The E is touching the R. I'm not really liking that, but we're going to remove it right now. Let's see. I have a tool for doing this, but it's slightly bent and it might scratch the paint, so I'm doing it by hand. I'm doing this because you guys voted, and I'm going to give you guys what you want. So we're going to remove this. I'm having a little bit of trouble over here, huh? All right, let's try it this way. There we go. It's quite on there. Where did they put this on? Where did they weld this on? Come on. It's like welded on here. How is it the M came off easily and the F doesn't want to come off at all? What the heck? Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. That one's down. Now it's time to get the R. Oh, come on. Okay, guys, we're coming along. How's it looking? Okay. Well, there goes the N. Here goes the I. You guys voted for the removal, and we're removing it. Come on, we're almost there, too. Almost there. Oh. These small letters are a pain, I tell you. Okay, now we're down to just almost engine. Not quite engine because the E is missing. Oh my God. Okay, ENG. We just leave ENG. Oh man. If you guys don't know about cameras, ENG is a type of camera. That's why I laughed. It'd be perfect to just leave it on there. ENG. Oh, we just got an E there for extra. We'll take that off. Okay. There, guys. Right on. Okay, I'm cleaning up all these letters. They're gone. Okay, does that look better? What do you guys think? Okay. Jesse's like, nah, we're wrong. Just put it back on. That's hilarious. All right, we're going to use some top coat here to just clean it up. Just to protect the spoiler, or the coating on the spoiler. And you guys know I love my top coat. All right, we're going to put this stuff right on there to protect it so that it's nice and smooth. There we go. There we go. Nice and clean. I'm going to give you guys another chance to vote on what you think. I have 2 different types of screws I've been testing. Now, I obviously like the black screws better. Thanks, Jesse. These are the stainless screws right here. These are the black screws. These are the button. To be between the 3, I really like these, or I used to like these the best, but I've been thinking the button screws look the best. So I'm thinking about replacing them all with button screws, but the flat black ones or the flat-headed black hex screws are nice, but for some reason these button screws look better. There we go. Nice and smooth and clean. You know, if you guys haven't seen my demonstration, give you guys a little, look at that booty. How's that looking? You guys like that? So, okay. Can you guys see all that residue on the paint? Do you see all that? A little bit of top coat. I'm going to lay the top coat on, and we're going to let the top coat sit for a minute. I'm going to go over here and get one of these regs that I know are only for buffing the car. All they do is wipe the top coat off. Thanks, fish sticks. Yep, Jeremy, that's what it was. Some like residue or something from the moisture too. I don't know how it got on there. It almost looked like my back window. I have not washed this car. I'm not even lying, guys. I have not washed this car in about a month. Like, look at the window. See that dirt? That's what the paint looked like. You just couldn't see it in the camera. Now look. It's like perfectly slick. There we go. It really does a good job of keeping the paint clean. It really does. I love it. Plus, look at this. It just slides all over the paint. It's so slick and protected. And it won't scratch it either. It leaves a layer of protection. So if you guys have never used it, no, this is not an infomercial for it. Just showing you guys, like, legitimately. There's the dirty side. You guys can see that right there. And then here's the clean side. It really is some good stuff. You can even see on the trunk where I wiped, I think. Yep, you see that? The line is right here. All this has got white spots. And then over here, you see the line right there? There you go, perfect spot. Up there is wiped, over here is not. You guys could see the line where I wiped it. It's really good stuff. You don't ever have to wash your car. You really don't. It's the honest truth. This is good stuff. It's somewhat expensive, but I mean, I don't know if I buy it all the time. I really try to conserve it. It's just too much money to waste it. You don't want to waste it, that's for sure. Just going over here to make sure all the marks are off of it. But yeah, I gotta do some top coat for sure. Yeah, it's like 40 bucks. It's some really good stuff. Now the thing is, someone had asked me, what was the reason for buying the Redeye without the wrap or the black hood? Like, why did you buy it and then wrap the hood? Because this way I can remove it and go back to stock and then rewrap it again, do whatever I want. That's the reason why, I did that. I didn't get the black hood and trunk because I really liked green and I wanted to have as much green as possible. I really did. Something about green and red and black. It just really, really mean combo. Like, look at that. Isn't that aggressive? It looks so good. But, oh yeah, I'm going to definitely want to try that. I don't think I need it for the Redeye because I really take care of the Redeye as it is, but might want to try it on the Duramax up there, do it on the dash. I still got the stock tires because I'm trying to decide exactly which tires I'm going to go with. But I think what's going to happen is I'm deciding between the Mickey Thompsons, the ET Streets, which is one of the tires that I'm looking at. And I'm also looking at the Pirelli Trofeo Rs, because here's the thing. I want to have some good handling. I definitely want good handling on the Redeye, but I also want to be able to take it to the drag strip. So I have to decide which tires are going to fit better. So what I think I'm going to do is I might go with the Trofeo Rs only because they're 335s. Whereas the Mickey Thompson Streets are only 305s. Now, they say that a 335 tire, they recommend you to have at least 11-inch wheel, which I do. And with a 335 at 32 PSI, they probably won't spin on the street at all. In hot, dry weather, I shouldn't have any trouble. I know that when I was using my stock Pirellis on the Redeye or on the Hellcat Charger, it would spin between second and third. But when I got the Continental Extreme Contact Sports and went from 275 to 315s, I could do the second to third gear shift. It would not burn out at all. So even though these are 305s, the car also has more power. So I feel that going with an extreme summer tire like the Trofeo, which is a tried, tested, true tire in Europe, and it being a 335 on an 11-inch wheel, which is a half-inch wider than my 10.5s that were on my Hellcat running 315s. So I'm going up almost an inch in width, but I'm getting half more inch of width in wheel. So it's going to look very similar to what a 315 would look like on a 10.5-inch wheel, or very similar to what 285s would look like on a stock Hellcat wheel. So the Trofeos at 335 seem like the logical choice because they'll drive in the rain, they'll drive in the dry weather, they'll do the street, and they'll do the track, whereas the ET Streets from Mickey Thompson, they'll also do the road, the street in the summer and the drag strip, and they'll do the drag strip probably a little better than the Trofeos, but I don't know how good Mickey Thompson ET Streets are good in the rain. I know the Trofeo Rs in the rain are supposed to be very good still. So that's the key. I want to be able to drive my car a little bit, so we'll have to see what it is. Yeah, I'm not going to go with Nittos for sure. What, the Nitto ET Streets? Let me see. Yeah, the NT555s, I think I had them on my Mustang one time. 335 Trofeos are expensive. They're 500 bucks a tire. And from what I've heard, a lot of people that have used the tire have said that they're actually not bad at the drag strip either. But the Mickey Thompsons obviously would be better in the rain and or in the drag strip, but they're also cheaper. So I can spend $700 for a set or a pair and, go to the track, run them, beat them, burn them, whatever. But if I run the Trofeo R's, even though they're more expensive, I can't remember what they're rated at on the Mickey Thompsons. I think the Trofeos are like a 300. So I might be able to get 20,000 or 25,000 out of the Trofeos if I don't beat the shit out of them, which I will. So I might get, you know, 15, 20,000 miles, whereas the Mickey Thompsons, I might only get like 5,000. So I really got to choose wisely because I want to have a set of tires that are going to do street and strip, a nice balance, and last a decent amount of time. So I just might go with the Trofeos for that reason because they suck in the rain. And what I might do later on down the road is get another set of wheels from, you know, Dodge, get another set of Redeye wheels or aftermarket 18s. Maybe I'll go with a nice set of 18s and just get your Mickey Thompson drag radials. Get them in 305 45 18 or 305 40 18, whatever that size is that they have. I can't remember which exact size they have in them. But if I go with a 305 and an 18, that'll give me more sidewall. And I can, you know, run the air pressure at like maybe 22 or 24 PSI and really get some traction at the drag strip. This way I can have the Mickey Thompsons on the way to the drag strip, running the car and coming home. And then for the couple of weeks that I'm, you know, just doing vlogs or hitting the street or doing whatever, I can have the Trofeo R's. That's a very expensive dual setup though. And so that's going to be a while. Quite some time. So I can only pick one in the time being. I would have been at the track already, but the problem is I have no tires. We all know with the stock Pirellis, the Redeye is going to run like 11s. I probably will not get out of the 11s. Even with all the power the Redeye is making now, which is like 860 or 870 crank horsepower, it's going to still put me in the 11s if I can't get no traction. So it's going to be a bust. There's no point in going to the track because then everyone's going to be like, oh, you need better tires. You have a Redeye and you're running 11s. I mean, the only way I'm going to get into the 10s is to have a 60-foot time that's, you know, sub 2. It's going to be 1.8 or 1.9 at the worst. I'm going to have to, you know, get it off the tree perfectly. My reaction time is going to have to be perfect. And then I'm going to, you know, have to be shifting gears all the way down. It's an automatic, but it's going to have to shift gears without burning rubber at all. And that might get me a 10.9 or a 10.8. But I'm not going to get that on these tires. It's just not going to happen. So that's why I haven't went to the track yet, is I don't want to go there and waste everybody's time and everyone go, oh, you went to the track and only run 11s. So I have to get tires first. I have to. Otherwise, we're not going to see what the Redeye even does. I might have to call Mush. I've been bugging him this week about some other stuff. And more subscribers would be great. Yeah, 8,000 miles might be pushing it on the ET streets for sure. But I really want to be able to switch them out. A Mopar family, what's up, Aventador? Can you not run a 17? I might be able to. 17s or 18s would be nice. Trofeo R's would be perfect in 20s for the street. This way, when I hit it on the street, I won't spin out, which is the key. It really is the key. Look at that. Look at that booty over there. I got my America flag shirt on right now. America, right there. Oh, yes. Yeah, it's going to be a while, I think, to have both. But the goal is hopefully, you know, in the next month or so. We'll see. By July and August, I want to be out there. I want to go to Carlisle, brain fart, Carlisle Mopar in July. I think it's like the 12th, 13th, 14th, or is it the 13th through 15th? I can't remember. But it's that weekend. Whatever weekend of the 13th, that's the weekend. I'm trying to bring the Duramax out and tow the Hellcat, or the Redeye, and maybe I'll get out there, so that'd be pretty cool. What's up, Aventador from Saudi Arabia? I appreciate it, buddy. Be sure to share the channel. Be sure to share the channel. We got to get it out to the track. What do you guys think? What is your predictions that the Redeye will run? If I can hook with the Trofeos and not spin between second and third, keep in mind it's not a stock Redeye. Stock Redeye is about 710. I'm doing about I don't know, maybe 775. So I got about 60 wheel horsepower over a stock one, which was about 75 crank. So it's safe to say I'm in the 875 range. So if I can connect, you know, off the line and not be spinning and not have that first to second, second to third wheel hop, if I can figure out a way to get it out without any problems, what's your guys' guess? I mean, personally, I think running a 10.6 or a 10.7 might be possible in a cool good day. Like, it might be possible with the Mickey Thompsons on 17-inch wheels. I think I might be able to get 1030s or 1020s out of the car. I think with a complete drag radial and a diff brace and running hard, like, I mean, running launch control at 1400 RPM, mash the brake, hit the gas, let it bog and let off the brake and just go and not have any spinning, I probably could even run like 1010s, 1020s. It's going to be tough, but I'm going to definitely need a slick in the back or a really good drag radial. But remember, there's that guy in Florida. I can't remember his name, but he's got the Redeye with pretty much the same mods I got, and he ran 1020 in Florida heat, and he didn't have skinnies. Redeye Knight said 14s. Yeah, you know what's crazy, though? This is the truth. This is the honest truth. When I was in North Carolina, well, actually, it wasn't North Carolina. It was PA at the last call out. I can't remember the name of the drag strip. I really forget the name of it. I don't know why I'm brain farting right now, but I can't remember the name of the drag strip. Anyway, I agree, 10.7 probably would be possible if I could connect with no issues. The drag strip in PA was there, and one of my first launches in the Charger Hellcat was pretty bad. My 60-foot was 2.6, and I was spinning out of the hole. It was bad. And I still ran 12.6 at like 133. 12.6 at 133. Like, a stock Scat Pack runs like 12.3 or 12.2 at 105 or 108 or something like that. I was running like 134 miles an hour in the 12s. That's how fast the Charger was, and I could not put the power to the ground. So this is something I never did. So I'm going to ask you guys, well, you see there you go, Pete. You ran 12. I ran 12.6, 134. That's how fast the car was. I just couldn't get out of the hole without spinning. In order to run the Charger, I had to run second gear. I had to start in second gear, feather it through the throttle, ease into it, and go through all the gears. And I'm going to tell you guys what my best time was, and then you guys can tell me what you think my Charger would have been capable of with better statistics. And I'll tell you what I think it would have been. You guys can tell me what you think. So my best run was a 60-foot time of 2.1, and I ran the quarter mile in 11.5 at 135. 11.5, 135 with a 60-foot of 2.1. In my opinion, if I could have got slicks on there and ran a 1.6 60-foot, I would have been looking at 10.3, 10.4 all day. My guess would be 10.3, 10.4 because that car was pulleyed and tuned and was making 840 wheel horsepower. And it was gutted and it had no seats in it. So I took out 100 pounds worth of interior and I was running 840 on MS-109 and I was trapping 135. So I don't know what you guys guess where I should have been, but I'm thinking I should have been 10.2, 10.3 all day, maybe 10.4. But I was really hopeful it would be a low 10-second family car. That was my hopes. So I don't know what you guys think, but I'm thinking that trapping 135 is definitely very low 10s, or at least mid to low 10s. So, you know, my Charger should have been running 10.3 or 10.2 or 10.4, like, you know, right in there somewhere. But I never got the chance to do it because the Redeye came up, which was an accident. The Redeye was a complete accident. I never planned it to happen. It just happened. I got a phone call. So yeah, mid-10s, somewhere between 10 flat and 10.5, depending on conditions. Maybe even a high 9 if it was really chilly out, like maybe 50, 60 degrees. But it was a pretty badass car. And to be honest, I still miss the Charger. I legitimately still miss that car. And I loved it. I really do. It was one of the best cars, if not the best car I've ever owned, with the exception of the Challenger. But you know what? The personality of the Challenger is so different compared to the Charger that no matter how much fun having the Challenger, I miss the Charger. And the Charger was a beast of its own. Mitchell, you miss it too, and you too, Petey. Yeah, I miss it. I really do. Might eventually get another one. I don't know. It's a different feeling than the Challenger. The Challenger doesn't have the mirrors that fold down when you're in reverse. The Challenger doesn't have the reclining seat with power. It's all manual. There's just some certain things about it that are different. No, I don't want to burn up the stock tires. I mean, I could, but I don't really want to. Oh my God. If I knew I'd get like 200,000 views on it, I'd consider it. But I don't know. I don't want to tear up. These tires are 300 bucks a piece, or like 260 bucks a piece. Fish sticks. You know what's funny? Speaking of that, somebody asked me, they said, when you get to 100,000 subscribers, are you going to put the $4.99 join button on your channel? Yes, I'm going to put the $4.99 join button. My Snapchat is Driveway Demon. Same with Instagram and Twitter. So I'm going to for sure put the $4.99 button on the channel. But there's a difference. I'm not going to put it on there and beg. I'm still a big fan of the spoiler you put on there. Oh, thanks, Mike. I appreciate it, buddy. The Charger Redeye Jesse is coming out for sure. It's pretty much already official. So, like, I'm going to put the $4.99 there, but I'm not going to hassle my subscribers about it. There's a difference. And the way I look at it is, I can put it there, and if anybody wants to support the channel with the $4.99, they'll get a key tag, they'll get some exclusives. It's great. But if you don't, that's also great. It's fine. It's totally fine. So, yes, someone had asked me that question in a message about 2 weeks ago. And I have never answered him yet because I haven't done a live video. So, yeah, I definitely will put it there, but no pressure. It's if you guys want to support it for 1 month and then stop, that's fine. If you don't have the money and can't do it, it doesn't matter. It'll be there, but it's not like I'm going to be doing what some guys do and being like, oh, if smash that $4.99 button or you're not a part of my family. I'm only going to talk to people who smash that button. I'm not going to do that to anybody. It's kind of like, you know, there if you can, and if you can't, it's cool. Everybody is important to me. Everybody's a subscriber. Everybody's equal. You know, the $4.99 will get you a few little goodies. It'll get you, it's going to get you a key tag. And after your second or third month, we'll get you a free t-shirt or something. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I still probably got 6 months before that happens. Who knows how fast I'll grow to 100. Yeah, I mean, I went from 17 to 36 and some change in only 5 months. So maybe by spring it'll be there. I don't know. But, you know, some people just can't afford it. That's what I try to tell a lot of people, some that have YouTube. Not everybody can just afford to throw money around. It just doesn't work like that. So, you know, if someone says, hey, you know, I'll throw you $5 here 1 month, or I'll super chat you, that's awesome. But the thing is that some people take it too far and they just, like, you know, I guess they just push it too hard. Whereas me, I'm just going to be like, don't forget, guys, if you want to support the channel, $4.99 right there, and that's going to be the end of it. It's not going to be like a drawn-out thing that some people do. I try to keep it real, let you know what's going on, and just let it slide, and you do what you got to do, kind of deal. Keeping it as real as possible. Yeah, PD. No, I don't need everybody in here is part of my squad. So, you know, it's not going to be like, hey, you're not part of the squad if you don't pay $4.99. It's not going to be like that. Yeah, I could do a ball of rubber giveaway. I really could. Petey saw me do that burnout in Philly last year. And I was literally making rubber snowballs in the middle of the road. It was hilarious. Tire balls. I don't know if Petey remembers that. I mean, he was there, but it was insane. I burnt out for a good 30 seconds. That video's on the channel. It's great. And a lot of the guys got upset and said, oh, you're out there making all kinds of fucking noise. And I was like, you know what? I'm not coming back out here if it's going to be like that. They said, all you do is draw attention. Yeah, that's bullshit. There's street racing. Guys had Mustangs and all kinds of shit with no catalytic converters and race headers. They're tearing up the streets, but I attracted too much attention by doing a burnout. So I didn't go back out there because it seemed like there was a lot of whiners and crybabies, and I just didn't want the drama. So if anybody's wondering why I didn't go back to Philly, that's the reason why. And I'm not trying to say that because I'm hating on anybody that was there or talking shit. I'm just calling it exactly like I see it, and that's pretty much exactly what happened. And that's the reason why I didn't go out, because I'm not doing the whole drama shit. I'm not into it. And if people aren't happy, I'll go somewhere else and do other stuff. So it just seemed like there was a lot of pissy people out there. Petey definitely was cool. Always has been. But a lot of the guys out there were pissy. Now, there were some cool dudes out there. There were some guys out there that I, you know, swapped contacts with and had a great time. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm also going to be doing a video on MotorTube. I got coming out. And I also have another video I want to do on a few other people on YouTube. You know, I might want to do an update video on Paul at Family Cruising. I also have another video series. What do you guys think about this new series I want to do? It's going to be called Car Stories. And I'm going to tell you guys true stories and true major events I've been through relating to cars, where I almost died in a car accident. It was damn near fatal. My parents almost died in a car accident. It was damn near fatal, like not even clickbaiting or bullshit. I mean, straight the fuck up, was almost fatal, like on the sliver. And he was crippled for a year. I was severely hurt in a car wreck. I walked away, but later on the injuries added up. Like, it was weird. It's like I was injured weeks after the event and not, you know, during the actual accident. I've got a lot of stories to tell. I could probably do 10 videos at 15 minutes each just talking about the shit that I've done. And I figure, you know, we'll do some car stories, or if you guys have a better name, maybe I'll call it something else. But this week or next week, I want to try to start pushing some of that out. But I also want to do a video on MotorTube because some shit's been going on with that guy, and I don't really know him, and I really don't know of him until like a week ago. And I think maybe I've heard of him like in the past. I just don't remember. But I'm surprised Kevin Van Voris hasn't done a video on this guy. Yeah, Mike, I appreciate that, bro. I think it would be really good content too. That's what I was thinking would be a good idea. Oh yeah, we need some eyes in Michigan for the Dream Cruise for us, for sure. So yeah, like I got to figure out what the deal is with MotorTube. I'm surprised Kevin Van Voris hasn't done a video. More live streams for sure. Story time for sure. Live chat. Yeah, I'm back in the live feed for sure. But supposing MotorTube's car was stolen, and I've been looking into all that stuff, and there's been a lot of people talking shit. Look, I keep everything real. I'm about as real as it gets. I don't care if you're 800 pounds and 9 foot tall. If I got something to say, I'm saying it. I don't give a shit. But if someone's lying about somebody else, I'm not gonna judge. I don't judge people. You know, I'm just real. I just keep it straight out. So, you know, I'm not exactly sure why people are hating on this guy. I don't know, because I don't know him. So I can't judge him as being a bad guy or a good guy. I just know a lot of people were talking shit. And so I don't even really know. I was thinking about doing a video on him and discussing the details that I've been researching. Yeah, so maybe it is the stolen car, and you know, but the thing is there's a lot of people out there. I'm not going to mention any names, but there's some guys out there that say I clickbait a lot. In fact, there's a guy who does clickbait videos. I don't even know who the fuck he is. He's just some guy. I got no problem with the guy. I don't know him, but he just some fucking guy just make clickbait videos about people and talking shit. And you know, people are saying they're reporting me to him to do a clickbait video. So I don't know anything about him. I don't know. I'm going off what you guys said because I really don't know. I don't know the guy at all. But what I can say is I've been waiting to get this off my chest for a while. And this really bothers me. It bothers me a lot. And I'm not going to lie. I usually don't let things bother me. So this is basically what I want to say. I'm just turning my lights on because it's getting a little dark outside. Okay. So what I want to say here is there is a big difference between clickbait, okay? Yeah, it's crazy, but that was funny, Mike. But here's the reality of it. A lot of people say I'm clickbaiting because I said my Redeye broke on the tune video, okay? My Redeye was broke. My Redeye was down for a week. A guy said, oh, this has been going on for a while. Everybody knows that. How could everybody know about the Redeyes going down with a tune when I'm the only fucking guy that's got the tune for the Redeye with the can tune from diablosport? diablosport hasn't sent a can tune in their tuner or their dyno tune to anybody. I'm the only motherfucking guy that's got it. And that's just the way it is. And I'm the only guy that has one. As of like last week, there was nobody else. I was their test mule. I was their test partner. Nobody has that tune. So someone said, oh, everybody knows that when you tune the Redeye, it's a known occurrence that it's going to require what I had to do. No, it's not a known occurrence. One, nobody has a tune on a Redeye, not from diablosport and the can tune. And it only started happening in 2019, and the 19s have only been out for 5 months. So how many YouTubers got a Challenger for 2019 that had their car break while tuning it? There's none. So that doesn't make any sense. So basically, with me going on that rant, I do this so hopefully the trolls will see this section of the video. I appreciate that, Jose. I really do, buddy. So keeping it real, here is what a clickbait title is. If anybody doesn't understand what clickbait is, clickbait would have been this. This is clickbait. My Redeye does a massive burnout and pops a tire, okay? And then you click the video, and it's me sitting in a lawn chair tanning. That's clickbait, period. There's nothing else, because the word clickbait is so generically used and symmetrically slandered that basically it's not true. It's hard to, people take clickbait as being fake. Let me explain it like this. Okay, so you watch a movie. You're going to go to a movie, right? You're going to go see Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Remember Terminator 2 Judgment Day? Or this new Terminator coming out, okay? It's called Terminator Dark Fate. All right, so check this out. The cover of Terminator Dark Fate just says Terminator Dark Fate. Okay. In the movie, where do they talk about fate? If they don't say anybody's fate in the movie, if there's no talk about fate, it's fucking clickbait, right? Or if it's got Arnold Schwarzenegger on the front, but he's not a Terminator in the movie, he's a human, what is that, clickbait? So, you know, if you go to rent a movie at Netflix or at Redbox and you see the cover and it's got two guys getting ready to fight, it's like a karate movie and they're getting ready to punch each other in the face. Well, they didn't punch each other in the face like that in the movie. That's clickbait. No one bitches and complains about that. People literally rent movies and spend hundreds of dollars a month on cable, like legitimately will spend hundreds of dollars a month paying rich companies to watch TV that force ads down your throat. Like literally every 10 minutes you have 5 minutes of commercials and you're paying for that. Hundreds of dollars every month. But yet everybody seems to have a problem watching YouTube and there's a couple of ads and they're bitching saying I have clickbait. Oh, and you're asking for subscribers. You're asking for us to share your channel. Well, oh shit and sue me that I asked you to share my channel for free, but you don't have a problem spending hundreds of dollars to make tycoons in the film industry richer by watching their forced advertised TV. Yeah, that's really clickbait. Okay, that's the end of my rant. Been wanting to get that off my chest for a while because a lot of people truly don't understand what clickbait is. A thumbnail of my car saying it broke and then I had a problem with my car is the exact same thing as going to buy a movie where you say, wait a minute, the box looked better than the movie. That's not clickbait. That's called advertising. That's called good business practice. That's called enticing viewers. That's called making people want to see the video. That's not real clickbait. I mean, technically, if that's clickbait, everything is clickbait. It's just crazy. Some people are just so self-righteous about sharing people's YouTube channels and looking at a title and clicking on a video. Facts, literally, and clickbait. Millennials have ruined these. Yeah, I 100% agree. I appreciate that, Derek. I appreciate that, Mike and Derek, and I do agree. But no, I don't clickbait. What I do is I entice the viewer with a thumbnail, and it's not really misleading or clickbait. It's just more, I make it really cool instead of boring. So, you know, I keep it 100. If anybody wants to challenge me, you know, on that, that's fine. I'm totally cool with that. I mean, everybody's got their own opinions, but facts are facts and real clickbait, because the word clickbait is like you're baiting people into clicking something that isn't true. And like I said, my opinion is Redeye gets new performance part. Okay, title. Redeye gets new performance part. You click the video and all it is me washing my car. That's it, just washing the car. Or tanning. Or swimming. That's it. That's clickbait. That is straight the fuck up clickbait. And I got someone wanting to do videos on me and trolling me, and he's got a YouTube channel, and I'm gonna, just like Conor McGregor, who the fuck is that guy? Gonna do troll videos and make fun of people. Don't be start nothing, and there won't be nothing. Okay, anybody who comes at me on YouTube is gonna get it back 100 times more than they dealt it. So I'm gonna keep that 100% real with them. I don't clickbait, I don't care. I just been waiting a long time, like I said, to get all that off my chest. But no, I got a lot of shit coming for the Redeye and a lot of shit coming for the Duramax. I just got a lot of things going on, so I wanted to give you guys this update, chat with you, hang out a little bit, since it's my first live vlog in 3 damn months. Yeah, shit stirring, Junior. That's what everybody likes to do, shit stirring. And it's okay, because that's what some people want to do, but now you should do a real clickbait video. I should. Yeah, everybody's saying that. I really should. I should do a clickbait video. I wrecked my Redeye, and then it's just like me sitting in the garage laughing for 3 minutes straight. That's what I should do. You know, you guys, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I'm going to sit in the garage right over here, or right over here, and it's going to be me laughing for like 2 or 3 minutes, maybe a little bit less, to make it a little bit more, you know, powerful. It's just going to be me laughing and just, you know, wiping it down or something like, oh, you guys are here to see me wreck? Oh, I clickbaited you just so you'd watch this video. And what I'll do is I'll make the video 20 seconds long, because then my watch time will be 100%. So all the trolls are going to click it, and all they're going to do is boost my ratings on YouTube. Then when people bitch and complain, I'll be like, that is fucking clickbait. So the next time I post a video, it says my Redeye is broke and it won't start, you won't call that clickbait. Because last time I checked, a car that doesn't start is broken. Just because it's temporary doesn't mean it's not broken. If I blew a head gasket, is that not broken? I can change a head gasket on a 392, or like, I don't know, in like 2 hours. Does that mean it's not broke because it only took 2 hours to fix? I don't know. I mean, some people just, they troll hard. They troll so fucking hard. Yeah, CNC said we'll make the trolls stronger. Baby. Man. Will the factory warranty cover it? Cover what? My factory warranty should be still intact because I never threw a code. My car just never threw that magical code. And here's a little tip to any of the Mopar guys that might throw a code. And if your car does throw a code, yes, it'll throw a hidden code. But here's a little secret. HP tuners. HP tuners. SRT Mush has an HP tuner set up. So does the guys down there at Tune Time. What you do is you plug HP tuners in. It can read the hidden code and reset it. So if you guys got any Dodge product that's throwing a hidden code, some of them are not hidden. Some of them pop up as a weird code. They'll say EGR valve open or EGR not complete. That is your tuning code that you got, and it's a weird code. And every time you erase it, it'll hide itself back in the computer, and your check engine light won't come on. And if you go to anyone who's got HP tuners can plug right into your car, and within a few minutes they can erase that code. And you can go to the dealership with your unlocked PCM, and they'll scan the computer and won't even know the code ever existed. HP Tuners is the only one that can do it. I'm just looking at, see what, yep, I agree, Tony, and I do agree, Jose. Petey, you can definitely do it. It's a hidden code, but HP Tuners can unlock it. You could do Diablosport and just, or you could do HP tuners. You could. I mean, if you really want to do that. I mean, Diablosport has got the Diablosport's got the 54 horsepower to the wheels for the Redeye, and I think they are 21 or 22 for Scat Pack or something like that. Don't quote me. But you got to figure out what's best for you, Petey. But I can tell you the HP tuners definitely is going to be the way to go for getting rid of hidden codes, and not all Dodges have them. A lot of them do, a whole shitload of them, but not all of them. You'll know because when you plug your tuner device in, you'll get a code that has something to do with EGR or something, and when you erase it and turn your car back on, your check engine light will not come on, but that code will appear again. And when it does, that is your hidden code. HP tuners can erase it permanently. So as long as you don't unplug the PCM or tune the car after that moment, the code will stay away forever. So I think it's really cool, a cool idea. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. I just want to, hit you guys up on the live feed. We're going to do more of these hangouts in between my daily vlogs. I've got another couple of vlogs. I'm working on an off-road video for the Duramax, and I've got a couple of more car stories I want to do, and really want to get the Redeye out to the track. Pedal Commander I've heard of, but I don't have any experience with them. So I'm not really exactly sure, but I'll definitely hit you guys up on a live feed tomorrow or Thursday, and I'll try to get another, vlog out before then as well. Diablo tune for the 392, absolutely. I appreciate that, Eric. I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks so much for subscribing. Thanks, Junior, Petey, Tyler, Frost, Aventador, everybody in here. If I didn't say your name, I really hate just saying some names. I like to say them all or just say everybody so everybody's equal. You guys are the best, and we'll see you guys in the next upload. Remember, the greatest way to help my channel grow is just share the videos, watch all the videos in their entirety. Remember, watch them beginning to end, like them, comment, and share. That's pretty much it. And if I can, like I said, grow the channel, I keep the Redeye, get the GT500. The idea is to do it where I'm not forcing anybody to pay for the channel. Anybody who wants to can, but your guys' support just by watching and sharing, which is free, is the best way. This way, no one has to pay anything ever, unless, of course, they want to. Just keeping it real and keeping it straight up. So, yeah, I got some stuff coming this week. Stay tuned for that. Thank you so much, guys. You're the best for watching and following me. I got a lot of good stuff coming. Check out my Instagram later tonight. I'll have a new couple of photos I'll be posting of the Redeye tonight as well, so stay tuned for that. We'll see you guys in the next vlog or live stream. I appreciate all of you. You're the best. See you on the next video. Take care, everyone, and have a great night.